Welcome to the check-in, y'all.
Welcome to the check-in.
Of course, we gotta tell you guys, we be cussing sometimes. So, you know what? Just mind your earballs and do what you gotta do. Go about your business.
And remember, we are not mental health professionals at all. Just two people that went to therapy and trying to figure life out. So, if you need a mental health professional,
what I do?
text 741. Text home.
Home?
Yes.
HOME?
HOME to that number. Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Let's get into this content.
He said, I see something and I'm finna get it. And I'm finna get it. And I'm finna get it. Hey, hey. Finna get it and I'm finna get it.
All right. So it is 11:48.
Why do you have to announce?
I just letting you know.
I see the clock.
All right.
I got my glasses on.
I don't.
You don't. It's impressive that you can tell that time because I can't.
Really?
Not without. That's 11:49.
You're close. You're very close. You're just a minute off. Like, you can see all things if you squint.
That's true, but then I make myself like wrinkle my face and then I'm going to be wrinkly one day.
I mean, that's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to be dead by then. Anyways, how are you doing today, friend?
Friend, I am...
It's a glorious Sunday, amen.
The glorious is strange. It's really rainy and gross and icky, probably humid.
I like how he's making eye contact with me. It's quite...
Sexual?
Tense. No, that's my son. Ew, you whore.
I mean, I think that's a seductive ass look.
No, I think that's the look of anger.
Why is he mad?
Because we're in his room.
He's just like, this is my place of solitude.
You could have stayed downstairs, first of all.
He really could have. I'm doing all right, friend. I'm hanging in there, This has been a spiraling kind of a week.
Yeah, you've had a rough go about this week.
We're going to get into that. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yesterday I had a good time. I had an appointment. My appointment went very well.
Okay.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Honestly, would like to book again.
Okay.
Wish I could do that today, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think that, you are booking a lot of appointments in 1 week. Nothing wrong with that, but...
I was about to say, it's ovulation week. So...
Your body wants a baby!
Listen, this body, when I tell you, like, I had ovulation cramps all day until after my appointment.
Yes.
And then my body was like, oh, we're satisfied.
Girl.
We're going to get to working on this baby that's not there.
Girl, don't talk to me about cramps. I've literally been cramping for 30 days and 30. I feel like I'm experiencing a plague. Whoever said...
You're like the Israelites lost in the desert.
But what do I have to do? Do I have to put blood over my door?
Yes. You've got plenty of that too.
I have plenty of that. I can just smear crack. You see red stain. That's me trying to protect my peace.
Increasing your rent. It's a biohazard.
No, it's pure. No, that's not true. That's not pure.
Okay.
It's the
all
nastiest
right.
part of... Anyway.
Speaking of nasty things.
Yeah, so today we're talking about how we used to be clean.
How we used to be dirty.
My bad.
I was a dirty dog.
Yeah, so...
I was a dirty dog.
The thing about any type of mental health spiral is you forget to upkeep or maintain, revamp...
Like anything.
Your hygiene. And I think it is a disgusting part of mental illness that people aren't really comfortable talking about. But we're going to talk about it.
They don't like to talk about it. It's very taboo and hush-hush. Everybody's like, oh, you want to die. Well, yeah, that's a big issue.
Yeah.
But also the issue of you smelling like hot ass.
Yeah. Hot ass and cabbage.
Yeah, hot ass and cabbage with onions.
Hog ass and cabbage is what my Faja would say. So I think the way I would remix that is rotten hog ass and cabbage. That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
But that is what your booty hole smells like when you don't want to take care of yourself.
Yeah, when you don't want to wash it.
Yeah. So do you want to start us off since you have the prompts?
Oh, yeah. So, friend, let me ask you, what was the first time that you realize like, oh, I am being a dirty bitch right now and I am confused. Why can I not be clean?
Yeah, so I would say my first experience was probably back in high school. After my friend passed away, I like went into this really dark space that I thought I had already experienced my rock bottom, but that was my rock bottom. And when I get like that, when I say I'm spiraling, I'm just succumbing to my depression.
Yeah.
I'm literally bedridden. I don't eat. I don't move but to pee. Maybe I'll just either I'll just hold, like I'm not gonna pee in my bed, but I will hold it.
Yeah.
Because I try to avoid moving and interacting with people, places, and things, even if that's 10 feet to the bathroom, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't want my parents catching me in the hallway like, hey, are you okay? No.
Yeah, please leave me alone.
Not okay. But yeah, it was definitely high school, senior year. I think I was able to stay home for a little bit. I don't remember if I stayed home for a week or not, but I told all my teachers, my principal, what was going on, and they were like, okay, take the time you need, blah. Like everyone was very supportive, but me, I was just in this dark space where I was just like brushing my teeth, bathing. None of that shit matters right now because I could die at any moment. That's what my headspace was in. So I would say that was my first time, and I was confused because I pride myself on my cleanliness. I am a salty human being. I sweat a lot. I do. So I like showering twice a day sometimes. My favorite accessory is perfume. Like I pride myself on not being the stench in the room because I know what I'm capable of. So that was it was a confusing time where I never experienced not caring.
Yeah.
But it was because I was just like in this headspace where it really didn't matter. Like I'm thinking life is so fleeting and we have no control over the unknown. Who gives a fuck if I brush my teeth today? I could die in my sleep.
And nobody's going to be like, this girl didn't brush her teeth.
My ghost will. I mean, I could smell.
The coroner's not gonna. The coroner's probably seen worse.
I mean, true. They when they crack me open, there's gonna be a lot of gas coming out of there. But I just didn't care. I really didn't. What about you? What was the first time you experienced that?
So my first time was actually shortly after I moved into this house.
Oh yeah, because so much shit happened to you.
Yeah. So it was 2018, and that's when my depression was just like snowballing, like that was turning into an avalanche. And I think it was the added factor of I lived here by myself.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not washing my ass today. I'm not getting out of this bed today. I'm not doing shit today.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking around and I'm like, this is gross, but I don't feel like fixing it. And that was a very strange time for me because I don't like things dirty. Seeing things.
Yep.
Look at him cleaning his little booty hole.
He's like,
yeah.
Oh, we're talking about dirt. Let me show you how it's done.
Legs straight up. Wow, that was on point. I could have swore them noises was coming from him.
I really have voice acting is in my future. I see it.
Like
this law shit don't work out.
See, cats don't have that issue. They're like, you know what? All I'm gonna do today is eat and clean and sleep. But I couldn't do that. I was just like, no, I'm just like you said, I'm gonna stay in my bed. I'm not moving. I will change my underwear. That's pretty much as I could make myself do.
But you were by yourself.
Yeah. So this whole house smelled like ass. It smelled like ass, feet, armpit, depression, sadness, lack of care, wasabi. It was a spicy funk.
Rotten Gucci.
Yeah. The trash from yesterday. Like it was. It was bad.
Yeah.
But I could not for the life of me fix it. And so I was confused because I'm like, I don't like the smells that I am smelling. Why will I not clean myself? And I just could not make myself get up and do it.
How long did it take you to get to the point where you were like, okay, this is enough?
I want to say like having to interact with somebody else.
Okay.
Like if I had to leave my house, which back in those before times, you know, when there was no pandemic, you actually had to leave your house sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to forage, but to do regular things. So yeah, if I had to be around other people, that's when I could make myself do it. But if I was just in this house all damn day, I was a science experiment and it was nasty.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. A routine is always important to maintain any semblance of your sanity.
Yeah.
Hygiene routine is usually top priority. But it's so difficult when it's just like, shit don't matter. Like,
yeah.
Like, nobody's gonna, like, I used to get in trouble. Like, did you wash your face? No. Go in the bathroom and wash. Like, I don't have that anymore. I'm my own woman now.
Yeah.
So I don't have anybody to yell at me to
Be
clean
like,
myself.
hey, wash that face.
Yeah. Like, in a sense, it's a good thing. But then again, it takes the pressure off. Like, there's no added pressure to perform and smell good and be clean and be healthy. But I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to be a little picky.
Yeah. But
then I'm just like, okay. That's usually like the first red flag that I'm not okay, because I'm just like, okay. Like you said, I enjoy my showers. It'd be too hot in there sometimes, so I'm like, I gotta get out of here before I pass out. But I enjoy cleaning my house. I enjoy cleaning my body. I enjoy the self-care, the masks, the like all that stuff. Yeah. It's great. As much as I complain about washing my hair,
you actually love having clean hair.
Yes. Be smelling like a whole bouquet of avocado kiwis. It's just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But like when I don't want to do that shit, I'm like, oh, something's wrong with you. This is the first step for your down spiral.
Okay. So I don't want to jump ahead, but like, you know, the older I get, the more I'm just like, this is also therapy homework, so get your pen and your paper. So my therapist told me it's okay to go to that space, but it's not okay to stay in that space. So what I've been doing is I've been giving myself like a day or two, but no more than 2, to be a dirty little hoe. Like,
yeah, the time limit definitely helps, because it's like, hey, no pressure, no judgment. Do whatever it is you want to do in these moments. But when that moment is over, you're going to have to get yourself together, baby.
Yeah. And I mean, but the moment never really ceases to exist. It's continual, at least for me. I just have to fight through the feeling. Like, these are the instances when I'm in my spiral, I like am feeling all my feelings, but I'm afraid to self-reflect on them. And so it just becomes a very overwhelming environment mentally for me. So I completely lost my train of thought, but I'm gonna keep talking until it comes back to me.
It might circle back around.
I mean, maybe if we're lucky, like, I feel like,
yes, clean some more.
One day I'm gonna remember my conversations that are in my head. And I got depression, y'all. I got depression and I smoke a lot of weed, so my memory is bad, but you came to the realization that it's not.
Yeah, you've already used it. Your reserves are gone. By the time you have to do important shit, it's just like, no, I use my memory to remember what my best friend from 2 years ago wanted to do as a child, and I tagged her in something on Instagram.
Oh, Jesus.
That's all I got.
I'm really trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest.
But like, I think for me, I've never felt like I didn't care about being clean. It was just the amount of effort.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, if I can convince myself that this isn't as much effort as my brain is telling me, then I can do it. Because of course you always feel good after you shower.
Yeah.
Like, on a really good shower day, if I do my hair and I exfoliate and do all that, girl, I just lay in my bed, booty ass, butt ass naked, and just relish in the cleanliness. I'm just like, wow, I feel great.
But the effort pisses me off.
I could eat, I don't know, a salad off this body. It's so clean. It's so
salad shots,
moisturized. I feel like
shots.
some garlic bread, you know.
Something that smells a little bit better. I mean, garlic smells delicious.
I was about to say garlic bread is fire.
I mean, but like, do you really want your body to smell like garlic bread?
Yes. That would be a problem, bro, because I would want garlic bread all the time. Right. You're talking to a food person, so I don't know what you expect.
You are
I
food
smell
sexual.
like I am.
Is that a word? It's a word.
It really is. Hold on,
food sexual is a word.
There is a word for people who are sexually attracted to food. I'm gonna find it. You go ahead and talk. I'm gonna get it.
No, but I was saying like that thought that lost me, that's gone. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sure it was something really deep and profound, but it's gone. So I'm just gonna say that self-care takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, and sometimes when I'm in that negative dark space and I'm spiraling out of control and I just want to be dirty, I get angered by the fact that I have to exert so much effort to feel normal. Like, it just pisses me. Like, I don't know how to trick myself in believing that it's not that much work, because it always seems like way too much work. Because there are other people that live their life without brain diabetes. They don't have to take insulin shots for their brain. They don't have to take a pill every day or every night. And that's true. That makes me envious. And that makes me angry.
Because it's like, we had that one, you can't even remember. Like, I don't even remember what it was like before I had depression. Like, just waking up and being happy. What?
I do. I was annoying. I was really annoying. And really
I was a morning person.
I was.
And I hugged people unconsensually in high school all the time. People be so cranky. I'd be like, hi, good morning, Ben. What you doing? Are you okay? You want a hug? You're gonna punch me? I'ma hug you anyway. Sorry, Ben. Shout out Ben Milburn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that my morningness.
Yeah, for sure.
Did that to you and several other people.
I was one of those people that was just like, I think I snapped at one of my friends and I was just like, shut up. You're so negative. Can you stop being so negative? And now look at me. How the tables have turned.
You're a negative Nancy.
But that like, I don't pride myself in being a bubble popper. I am just pragmatic and skeptical of everybody's intentions.
What did I tell my work people? I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
a good
just
one.
Like, no, I'm not finna pretend like, oh my gosh, my back is twitching.
That's crazy.
It's like really like it's moving by itself. It's twerking.
You want dick
my
that
back
bad.
is twerking.
Your back is like dick.
Maybe I need to cancel your brunch. Okay, anyway. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying because that was very distracting.
Cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic. So like I just cautiously optimistic. So yeah, I'm not about to just pretend everything is gonna work out.
No.
There's possibility that it could though. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, no, nothing ever great is gonna happen. But I'm just like,
yeah, no, he's adorable.
If it seems less likely for the situation to turn out in my favor, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's the caution part.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But like being overly, I don't know why I'm so turned off by positivity. I used to really be a ray of sunshine.
You still are.
People say that, but I feel like I'm only a ray of sunshine for other people instead of myself.
Oh.
Which is a problem in itself.
You got homework.
Oh yeah, girl. So I'm gonna take a month off of therapy just to like see if I am stable enough to do that. But every day is gonna be a challenge for me to keep up with my homework. Wow, I have to go to the bathroom again. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking though. It's okay.
Should we go to the next prompt then?
Yeah, but let me just, like, I remember this thought.
Oh, okay.
So
good.
It's just a powerful force that was knocking at my door. So, every day this month, in the month of August, shout out to August 1st, we got through another month in 2021. Hopefully we don't hit a fourth wave in the fall. Y'all be safe out there.
The year is over halfway over.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm taking a month off of therapy, not intentionally, but kind of. I thought it was for insurance reasons, but I might be covered come Monday. I'm going to take the month off because, honestly, the reoccurring charges, I need to chill out. I would like to not be charged money every week. But shout out to insurance. Make sure your insurance covers your therapy.
Yes.
Because it could be worse. It could be out of pocket. But yeah, so I'm going to take the month off, and every day is going to be a challenge for me to change my mindset and how I see things for myself. It's very easy for me to be a ray of sunshine and a beaming lighthouse of positivity for other people. But like when it comes to myself, I'm just like, nothing I do is good enough. Life is meaningless.
Just pretend you talking to a different person.
I know, but that's a lot of. I gotta do a lot of pretending.
You pretend a lot.
But this brain diabetes requires so much pretending, and this shit pisses me off. I'm so angry all the time. What if I say I'm not like the others?
I mean, my pretend game is good, so
I get tired of pretending, though. I really do, and that is why I had my spiral moment this week. But you know, we could talk about that in the next prompt or whatever.
Oh, okay. So, like, what actually motivates you? Because I mentioned that, you know, the only thing that would really make me, like, clean is if I was interacting with people, if people were coming to the house or I had to go out. Like, what motivates you to, like, clean and do hygiene when you're in your spiral moment?
Definitely if I see other people.
Okay.
If I can avoid people for a day, even if it's like you, like I didn't want you being around me the way I was smelling yesterday or the day before. Like,
I really, so when, you know, I stuck my sneaky link upstairs and I was just like, shh, she's probably working. Be quiet. And then when he left, I was like, she no come out of her room. And then I did a bunch of other stuff and I was like, she no come out her room. And then I made fun. I was like, yeah, but she no come out her room.
I could smell it. I was like,
man, I should probably make sure she's not dead.
Yeah, so I had a spiral moment this week, guys. I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Thursday. I literally just stayed in my room all day. I did do my work. I did work from like 9:38 to 5. I overslept a little bit. But I still did what I needed to do that day, but I just could not live. But I was alive.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat. I didn't leave my room. I didn't say anything to Twin. I didn't oh no, Louis wasn't here. But like I just didn't function as a regular human. And I think the fact that I didn't have to see anybody, that was my motivator to stay in that state of mind. But then Friday I was like, no, I'm going to be interacting with people on Friday. I need to come out of my room. I need to eat. Like I'm going to clean myself. So being around people too, for me, is a motivator for me to not be in that space because, you know, you get self-conscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, you might as well avoid that by cleaning your asshole.
Yeah. Also, like when you want an appointment.
Yeah. Your appointments.
You could. You did say that.
Men
but
are
you could.
Disgusting.
But I will not because the things that I request in my appointment, the things that, you know, are thrown in for the free in my appointments, I was like, no, I would go straight to hell if I did not clean those surfaces. I mean, that's not okay. I'll go straight to the bad place. But that, and then now that I have Louis, I try to make sure things are clean because he don't deserve to be in a dirty house. He can't clean anything but himself. So, you're gonna have to get up, and even if you don't brush him, you need to vacuum his poo-poo pebbles and his fucking tumbleweaves of hair, and you gotta clean his bowls, and it's not fair to him to have to be in a dirty place. So he really does help me keep things clean, and I definitely went on a cleaning spree when I got him, and been pretty still good on that cleaning thing. I don't know if I plugged the app Toddy. That is Tango. Ooh. I don't know what O is.
Tango, orangutan, Tango.
Oliver? Orwell?
Apple.
Tango O.
How do you spell Toddy?
Delta Yankee.
She is military, if you can't tell.
I don't know what O is, and I'm going to be mad when I look it up.
Office. Tango. Opioid. Tango. Orange.
Phonetic alphabet.
What is Toddy, though, while you look that up?
Toddy is an app where you can put, it is Oscar. I should have known that. Damn. Tango Oscar Delta Yankee. It's an app. It's a free app that you can put in all the rooms in your house and put everything pretty much on a cleaning schedule, so you can check off lists. I love lists. Lists are my favorite thing ever. Okay. And then it also, if I get into one of my moments where I don't want to clean, it's very motivating for me to see oh, what? I haven't cleaned the basement floor in 37 days. Okay, I can at least just do that.
Yeah.
So I have the litter box cleanings, and actually not just scooping, but cleaning the litter box, cleaning the trash cans, steam cleaning the carpets. Everything is in there, so I can keep I can keep an eye out for the things that I am cleaning, what I feel like is tedious. Yeah. So I can okay, if you feel like dusting is tedious, then you need to dust when you feeling good, because you're not going to do it when you're not feeling good.
That's a fair point.
So it kind of really helps me organize, not just in my head, but organize to see all right, you don't want to do this, but let's check off some of the easy things. And I always feel better after I clean. So
you do.
Even if that's just me vacuuming and this little spray smell good, or light an incense, I'm just all right, this space feels better.
Yeah.
So that's,
cleanliness is next to godliness.
I don't know who made that up. Was that Bill Cosby?
Pudding pops. I don't know.
Pudding pop. That man out. He really out in these streets.
It's forever. Fuck Bill Cosby. I don't care what you think.
I never really watched the show.
The Cosby Show was fantastic. You can appreciate the Cosby Show and what it did for the time it was available to us. And
I watch cartoons, so that didn't do nothing for me.
I always wanted Heathcliff and Claire to be my grandparents. They just seem really cool. But, toxic men just breaking my heart all week.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that.
Okay.
But yeah, so those are the motivations. So if you're in a spiral moment, give yourself some time to spiral, but
space.
Also have a break glass plan. If you are having a shitty day, maybe 2 days from then, have somebody come to your house.
Yeah.
That'll help you do at least, maybe you only clean your living room. That's fine.
But don't do the most. I think where I mess up often is I try to bombard my schedule with activities. My Friday was...
Girl, your schedule be making me tired. I be at home sleepy, oh, she doing too much. That's why I'm tired.
Yeah. Not my Friday. It was my Saturday. I had
You were booked the hell up.
And I only accomplished 2 things. I had maybe like 6 things on my to-do list. And that's my Saturday. Like,
that's your day for yourself.
Yeah, I need to work on that. I have a lot to work on this month without the help of a therapist. And I believe I could do it.
And like the other thing with scheduling, because I don't do it often, but it does help. So because I am one of those people who's like, when I get motivated, I want to do all the things. And then I get really frustrated when I don't, because I'm like, why didn't I get all the things done?
Yeah.
Scheduling tip. Like, if you say you need to go get groceries, get gas, and I don't know, walk your cat. Fine. You plan those things out and you write down how long they're going to take. And then you times it by 1.5 for the time.
Okay.
And then you can see like, oh, you know what? I actually don't have time to do all that today. And so you have like more of
But you want people to do math.
a realistic, girl, if I say it's going to take me 30 minutes to do something, it's going to take me an hour and a half.
Okay.
Or just double it.
Yeah.
Just double it. But like, you can really see and look at your schedule and go, oh, this is not feasible. Like, I'm expecting myself to be able to do all this. This is not going to happen. And if you actually are able to do it and you have extra time, then you feel good about yourself because you accomplished what you wanted to do. And you're like, you know what? I got time to, I don't know,
It's like
go DoorDash.
It's time budgeting.
Yes.
Time budgeting is very important.
So like, that's one of the really, really big things when I get into these modes where I'm like, okay, I had my spiral moment. Now I need to clean everything because everything is filthy and making me upset. You need to give yourself realistic expectations. You can't expect yourself to not clean your house for a week and then clean your whole house in one day. You can burn yourself out.
That is true.
Take 1-2 rooms at a time. That's what I usually do. And go on about your business.
And that's how you dig yourself out of that dark space. You do one thing or take it one day at a time. And I have to keep reminding myself that, just so I would be able to show myself grace if I'm unable to complete a task, or, you know, I'm still not feeling my best. Like, yeah, my spiral moment was Thursday. I'm still not well, but I'm not worse. And I'm letting people know, like, I had a booked Saturday and I wasn't able to accomplish it because of how I was feeling mentally. And so I let the people that I thought I let down know, and they were just like,
You're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Like, just take care of yourself. And so, you know, you just have to show yourself a lot of grace and remember that, you know, you're human. You can't do everything at once. It doesn't take one event to get you in the dark space, so it's not going to be one event to get you out.
Right.
So keeping that perspective is really important, and just being surrounded by a lot of support and love. Like, I really do have some dope ass friends. We all have mental health problems. It's probably because we're all millennials. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Something in the water.
Something in the water. Like, I don't know what it is, but, you know, taking care of yourself in your mid to late 20s, it really is a priority before we burn out before we're 30. And so,
because I'm planning to be on my worst behavior when I'm 30.
Worst behavior. I don't know how the Drake song goes.
I was looking
At for Thomas.
Yeah, because I know he know.
Motherfucker never loved us.
Motherfucker never loved us.
My worst. Okay. All right.
That dude was in jail. We was talking to them with it like a motherfucker drive through. Okay, but so one last question for you.
Sure.
What do you think is hardest when you're in your bad spiral moment? Cleaning yourself or cleaning your environment?
Myself.
Yourself. Me too.
I guess cleaning my environment relies heavily on my pretend game. I could pretend really well.
See?
I could be like, look at me folding laundry. You can't do that with depression, with mixed features.
As the interweb says, I can't hear you over the sound of me getting my life together.
Exactly. But whole time I'm folding laundry, avoiding my feelings.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna reorganize the kitchen. Why? Why? Because I feel sad about my love life. But I'm gonna put the cinnamon next to the starry anise. Yum.
Oh shit! What about you?
Yeah, it's definitely environment.
Okay.
Like, I clean a room and I'm like, I am the greatest person to grace this planet.
I am just doing life.
And meanwhile,
I've done that.
my armpits are just marinating in funk. And I'm just like, well, I guess I should change my shirt because clearly it's the shirt that's the problem.
Oh shit! I do the same thing. I'm just like, well, if I change my
It's like, if I
underwear-
put on clean clothes, I'm going to be clean, right? Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, it's very wrong.
You're just putting dirt in something that's clean.
Yeah.
You're just dirtying up
You
clothes
just-
for no reason.
You're just making more laundry.
We are the same. Shit.
But I can't wait to DoorDash. Anyway, I'm good on this topic. Do you want to move into some other events? What you got over there?
Let's talk about these current events. All right. So since we're on the topic of spiraling and that one time when I used to be dirty, I just want to say, for the people, anybody, here, there, anywhere really, that are talking shit about Olympic athletes maintaining their mental health or looking after their mental health, I just want to deliver a hearty fuck you.
Hearty haw.
Yeah, so specifically the situation surrounding Simone Biles, she's been getting a lot of support, but the negativity and the backlash that she's received, although it's few and far between, it is really nasty. And there was one guy on YouTube, I don't know his name, he looked odd, I don't know, but he was just like, in summary, he was saying how, we are, raising a generation of weak people, and how, there are athletes that go through things all the time, but they're still competing. And, Simone Biles just throwing in the towel, and she, just stuff along those lines. And it got me thinking, like, that it's very similar to a conversation that I had with a family member. She essentially was just like, what do you have to be depressed about? You Americans, this is my African side of the family, you Americans, you in your, mental health diseases, y'all are just privileged and spoiled. And I'm just like, all right, you're a doctor though. Like you,
Well, damn.
like there's a science behind it. Like there's science and traumatic experiences affect your brain chemistry. So having that background and that point of view, I was very confused. But a lot of people do think that way, and I think that it's a serious problem in society where we put people on a pedestal and then we expect them not to feel the pressure that we are applying on them constantly. And when they do feel the pressure and they say something about it, oh, you're weak. No, they're actually strong.
And the thing about that, I'm like, okay, if we weren't in a panorama still, like, I go to work and I sit at a desk.
Yeah.
Ain't no part of my job dangerous. This young woman could have killed herself.
Yeah.
The way that she got lost in the air. This is not oh man, I made the wrong move in checkers and now I just need to take a minute. Like, her life could have ended right there. Her career could have ended right there.
And it's not worth it.
So I'm just like, I feel like people don't take into account, like, a lot of these athletes, what they do, whether it's the Olympics, whether it's basketball, football, they could do irreparable damage to their body and or die.
Yeah. And
so if she needs to take a break because she was, 1 millimeter away from killing herself,
yeah,
do that.
And that, like,
why is that something to debate about?
Honestly, I don't know, they compared her to, I forgot her name. I think it was Carrie. Mm-hmm. Another gymnast several years ago continued to compete with broken ankle. Mm-hmm. She did that and basically ended her career. You know, because people were pushing her and telling her, no, keep going. No, you can't stop. No, don't be weak, blah, 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 blah. She should have sat out. Mm-hmm. And I think now we are getting this generation of athletes that are just like, I already know I'm the shit. I don't have to prove a damn thing to you. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to kill myself trying to prove something to you when I already know my capabilities. Like, I mean, Simone Biles, she's so good she can't even be scored.
Yeah.
And I think keeping that in mind is so, like, it's getting lost in these conversations about, you know, whether or not she's weak. She's not weak in any sense of the way. Mm-hmm. Even though she got lost in the air, she still scored really high. Mm-hmm. Like, the average gymnast would be happy with that 13.7 or whatever the fuck that she got. But it was low for her.
Yeah.
So she was just like, I'm not here. Mm-hmm. My mind is elsewhere. I could have really hurt myself. It's not worth it. My team is going to be great without me. Mm-hmm. And she made, you know, the call looking out for herself and her best interest. And I respect her for that.
And her best interest was also in the best interest of her team. Like, yeah. I don't understand anybody who's having an issue with this. Mm-hmm. But, like, I stand Simone. I stand Naomi. Like, that little skit with Quinta, like, resurfaced where she was talking to the little announcer dude, and he was like, oh, tough loss for you today, walking away with silver. And she was like, no, this is exactly what I expected to do. I did my best. I was up against Germany. They do this shit for fun. I learned my shit at the YMCA, so I did great. And the dude was just still like, oh, man, but you didn't land that jump, and that must have been really bad for you. And she was like, I'm sorry, what medal did you get today? Like, we really need to take into account, like, these athletes spend so much time preparing for this, for people to sit at home who can't even ride a bike, telling them that they being weak. What?
Like, weak where?
Like,
I could do backflips while sedated. Like, I don't understand.
I remember you asked me, like, oh, you know, how would you feel if, you know, the one thing that everybody expects you to be good at that you messed up? And I was just like, fine, because who better than me?
Exactly.
Even on my worst day, who better than me, though? Find them. I'll wait. We can look together.
I mean, and that says so, like, you call it cocky, you call it arrogant. People are like, oh, Simone shouldn't be calling herself the GOAT. Why? She can't be scored normally because the scoring people don't want other bitches to do what she does on those people. Like, why can't she call herself the GOAT? She can do shit that people aren't doing. She the GOAT. Like, and let the GOAT be the GOAT and take care of the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, I want her to have a very long, flourishing career. She's 24. There's no need for her to, like, injure herself. And I'm glad
her man
now
is, like, supporting her.
Yeah.
She be finding these fine ass men, but, like,
these fine ass, like, oof. Amen to him. Owens, I don't know what team he plays for, but
I don't know. I be seeing that baby picture with her, and I'm like, yeah. You make sure you take care of our girl Simone. Whatever that means, you do it.
Even though
you do it.
Football players ain't shit, but I hope he is the shit for her.
She gonna leave him if he not.
I mean, yeah.
She gonna flip out that bitch. She gonna stick the landing and be like,
when
fuck you, bitch.
Her and her ex broke up, it was like so quiet, and I was like, ooh, what happened? But then I was like, that's none of your business.
Cause she what, 22, 23?
Yeah, like it wasn't meant, like, you know, but he was a gymnast too. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, oh, they're so cute backflipping together.
Bro, I would just be like, I'm better than you though. That's why I can't.
You wouldn't be mature enough for that.
No, I wouldn't. If I was really, really good at something and my man was also good at that,
we'd be
I'm better than you. I don't like.
That's the source of all the fights.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm not better than you, then I guess you're cooking your own dinner tonight.
You couldn't do that 1.57 turn backflip twist vault.
Oh wow,
pedestrian.
Peasant. Jeez, nobody calls you the goat. The fuck are you, a giraffe? Like, anywho.
Yes, but that's all I want to talk about. Current events. Leave Simone Biles alone. We support you. We love you. Take care of yourself. Naomi, I see you doing your thing. I think Serena also. No, she had a physical injury. But still, like, we all know Serena Williams is very emotional. Like, she need to take a break. Let that girl take a break. Like, who better than her? Who? So
You leave our black athletes alone.
please, they are out here being great, minding their business, and taking care of themselves. Leave them alone.
I stand.
Take note. And that's it.
Well, speaking of notes and taking things, let's talk about when people take things too far. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give this quote, right? Because I feel like as soon as I say the little quote, y'all gonna know who said this, all right? And it's on the top of a cleanliness as well. So, you know, if you know right now, if you already know where I'm going with this, like, you're beautiful and you're great. But we're gonna go ahead and quote, if you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS or any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that make you die in 2-3 weeks, then put your cell phone light in the air. Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't suck a nigga dick in a parking lot, put your cell phone light in the air. Keep it fucking real. Listen. The child, the infant,
The baby.
he needs to be stopped. What was the purpose? That was the most random string of put your lights in the air. Why? Did something happen to him before he...
But then the aftermath was like, I ain't tripping off the LGBT community. I love my gay fans. Homie with a crop top was singing all my songs. Crop tops? First, like, just because he had a crop top on?
He gay. Yes.
Okay.
Anybody who wears a crop top is automatically gay.
Secondly, there's just so much to unpack. Like,
And it's the other celebrities, too.
T.I., Pleasure P,
Boosie.
Boosie just needs his phone taken away. Like, if you are gay, Boosie, it's okay in 2021.
He said no. He said, I can't stand these people being gay in front of me while I'm straight.
Trying to be straight. You can't. I don't want Lil Nas X kissing a man. I'm trying to be straight. If you gotta try to be straight. If you have to try to be straight.
Then you're not. I have news for you.
Like, honestly, to be honest, sexuality, I feel like we could have a whole discussion.
It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum. Like, I'm like, you know, sure, I could check the heterosexual box, but do I do some gay shit? Yes, absolutely.
I mean, everybody does some gay shit.
Everybody does some gay shit.
Right?
Like, can I look at a woman and admire her thangin'?
Yeah.
Yes, 1000%.
I do frequently.
I am at booty length. Like height.
Yeah, that's true.
It is in my purview. Like, absolutely, I can admire that. I can respect that. I can appreciate girl crushes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I've never said in my life that somebody gay over there is making me question
my straightness.
That's not how that works. Like, I've always had crushes on guys, but like, ain't no gay shit gonna make me not like dick. I don't know.
But like, okay, so back to the baby, right?
The baby.
He really said, if you ain't suck dick in a part, what is the problem?
What's the problem with sucking? But
if they would have pregame for your show like that, let them like, it was just a very odd string of things that he's like, did something happen to? Did somebody say something to you?
Did somebody spit on you and you found out they were like HIV positive?
But then he's just like, I ain't got no problem with them.
I ain't got no problem.
That's not what you said.
But then he continued to say, my gay friends, my gay fans, they don't have HIV/AIDS. They clean.
And that's what brings us back to the topic of cleanliness.
First of all, I hate when people define their sexual status as clean or dirty. Having HIV/AIDS does not make you dirty.
No, it does not.
It does not make you.
If we can focus on how like you could contract that, it is sometimes
lost on people that you can
genetic.
Be born.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, even if you aren't, there are. I mean, shit. Like
we all watched that one Tyler Perry movie where the girl was with the man and they was having a hard time in their little marriage, and she stepped out on him one time, but the dude that she stepped out on him with, hey, is she dirty? No,
she's not dirty.
She only got 2 bodies.
But if you are out here with like 100 bodies, we can talk about whether or not you're dirty.
That is, you're not clean or dirty. You a hoe or you is not a hoe. Those are the only options here.
I mean, I just don't understand why the attack on people that have HIV/AIDS. Like why? Like, for
it was
what
so
reason?
specific.
It was very. It's like, if you're 4'8", got a fat ass, put your light in the air.
Like what? Me? Is that me? Is he mad at me?
If your name starts with an S, shit, I'm feeling attacked.
If your credit score, if your social security number ending, was me?
Why? Poor K. But I mean, like, it's just his ignorance, and the people he chose to respond to after the backlash, it was targeted. He did not respond to Elton John, who just straight up.
I don't think he responded to Madonna either.
Facts. They just straight. Madonna is. I got my issues with her.
I mean, but she said some real shit.
Yeah, she did. But like, Elton John just posted straight facts. Like, misinformation about STDs is way more harmful to your fan base than anything else. And you having the platform you have and being given the opportunity to have a mic in front of your face that's attached to speakers, and you just saying some dumb shit, I don't feel bad for you. Like, we could talk about cancel culture, but it's ultimately consequence culture.
Yeah.
Like, there's no CEO that can say some shit like that and there wouldn't be some consequences to his actions. So, you know, you can be on Twitter and be like, yeah, my soul not for sale, but your products are for sale, and people are gonna stop buying it.
I saw like a bunch of tweets circulating that they're requesting for Meg Thee Stallion to re-release like Cash Shit and Crybaby without him on it.
And that, like, he's been on my shit list for the Meg stuff.
Yeah, same.
And then like the same show where he said that horrible shit, he brought out Tory Lanez, and I'm just like, is there any loyalty with our men at all?
And he had the nerve to be on Twitter talk about some, hey, how can I get Jay-Z on my song? The connect you had, you fucked up. That would have been Miss Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. It's just annoying, and it's like, why does other people's business, like,
even Chris Brown was like, bro.
I would never agree with Chris Brown in any day and age.
He said,
but I did.
Do your songs, thank people, and get the fuck off the stage.
All you got, like, you don't have to make public service announcements that are wrong.
Yeah.
And then just doubling down on the wrongness, because, like, he apologized. He was like, I apologize if you have HIV or AIDS. What I said was insensitive. So then shut the fuck up. Just leave it at that. Like, why are you still doubling down? Why are you, saying that you love your gay friends? What does that have to do with what you, like, your actions in the moment and the words you're saying afterwards don't show me that.
You clearly have some thoughts and feelings that...
Like Boosie. I'm convinced Boosie wants to be pegged real hard. But he gets on...
Trying to be straight.
Yeah, he gets on Twitter and he's just like... just talking shit about everybody. And Lil Nas X said it best. I'm starting to think y'all are gay for how much my name is in your mouth. Like,
I stand that baby. I love him.
Like, I want that baby to win.
Yeah, go stream Industry Baby 16 times today.
Yeah.
Just for Lil Nas.
Honestly, play Montero in the background just for funsies. I think it hit 1 billion streams already.
Yes.
Like,
I saw that he had the first video that was disliked 2,000 times, 1,000 times.
okay.
He got on Twitter. He was like, I want to thank all the Nas support that you guys have given me. I love him.
I love him.
He's so funny.
A child of the internet.
He's meant to be here. He's meant to be where he's at.
He's meant to be here. And honestly, I just hope the ignorance. This was your topic, and I feel like I hijacked the hell out of it.
It's okay. You have a lot on your heart. Go ahead.
I just don't like ignorance. Like, I just don't understand why, if it has nothing to do with you and it's not like hurting you or affecting you directly,
leave it alone.
What? Like, just shut up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like. I'm not saying shut up and dribble like them racist people at Fox, what they were saying with, when people were speaking out against social injustice. But I'm talking about, like, why would you use your platform to oppress very specific? And
it's a lifestyle. It's not like somebody is holding a gun to your head going, if you don't suck dick in a parking lot, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head. Like, nobody's doing that to you. This is a lifestyle. If you are not about that lifestyle, mind your business and keep going.
I mean, if it's affecting your ability to try to be straight, then
you need to work out some other things.
You gotta work out some other things.
The problem is not them.
The problem is not them.
It's you.
It's you.
But yeah, that's what's been current today.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not an asshole and refuse to speak on things you're not knowledgeable about, put your cell phone light up.
If you
maybe that should be our new closeout.
Instead of life's a bitch?
Yep.
Put your cell phone up if you're not an asshole.
Yeah, put your cell phone up if you can be corrected and, proceed through your life with grace.
Put your cell phone up if you're not homophobic.
Put your cell phone light up if you allow athletes to actually be human beings.
Put your cell phone light up if you can mind your fucking business.
Look, I hope there's lights up all over the world.
I hope we light up the sky, you beautiful little galaxies.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got too.
All right, we see y'all whenever we see y'all. We gonna try to be consistent.
Yeah,
we're sorry.
We post new content every Thursday sometimes.
But look, we're gonna get better at that. So y'all don't worry.
Don't worry.
We gonna figure it out.
All right. Until next time.
Love yourself.
Love others.
And continue to be the beautiful little galaxy that you are.
Continue to be the beautiful little galaxy that you are.
Gang gang. Cell phone light up.
Boom.
What is wrong with celebrities, bro?
They
be on that crack.
They get paid